Hello, my name is Jules Price, and thank you so much for being on the webinar this evening. We're about to get started, and we're going to be talking about SendOutCards today. And SendOutCards is a way to reach out in kindness to other people and send greeting cards and gifts for personal, for business, and just overall being in better touch with the people in your life. You'll see how it's less expensive than the store and more convenient, and it's something that's really changing the way people are able to be in touch with other people. So just a little bit about me. I've been using SendOutCards for 5 years now, and basically I had never done anything like this in my whole life. I'm a Broadway singer and had lived in New York City for 15 years and had just moved to Florida when I didn't know anybody, and I got a card in the mail from a girl that I'd never even met. I just talked to her online about joining her women's club, and we had just talked very briefly, and she ended up sending me a greeting card on my birthday, and inside that card had a $5 Starbucks card, and it just said, "Hey Jules, hope you've met some nice people. Florida's lucky to have you." And I was completely blown away by it. I just absolutely couldn't believe that she remembered my birthday when we'd only talked once about 7 months before that. She sent me a gift, which I really couldn't believe, and just in general, it was so thoughtful and it was so simple. And when I called her to say, "Wow, what is this?" and she showed me how I can use this tool to send cards, and she said, it allows me to do things like this to people I don't even really know. And it just really, really struck me as something so powerful when she showed me how, I saw that I could use it to send greeting cards and gifts, and it was less in the store, and I thought, well, who wouldn't want this? So it just kind of set off a whole journey of me wanting to share this with other people. I share it with people that I know can use it for their business, people that love using it in their personal life, and it's just been an amazing business because this company pays you to tell people about it. So you'll see there's a couple different ways to get started. You can either be a customer and just use this, no fee at all to be a customer, and the cards you send are less than $1. Or you can share this with other people. People really enjoy learning about this and using it, and the company will pay you for life when they use it. So some really exciting ways to get started using SendOutCards. So just a little bit about the background. We've been around since 2005, and so we're entering into our 7th year, and we're completely debt-free. That's our CEO, Cody Bateman. It's privately owned, and it's a business that he created because he lost his brother many years ago and had the feeling of, why do we wait until people are gone to celebrate their lives? He listened to, unfortunately, his brother's funeral, people talking about what an incredible impact Chris made on their life. And that's where this idea was born. But that was 20 years ago, and it's taken all this time to put everything into place and to create this incredible company that's fueled by people that just really have that thought and want to act on it and reach out in kindness to other people. So what are we doing with SendOutCards? We're taking advantage of technology, right? It's a technology age, and we're providing a service that's more convenient, less expensive, and we're changing the marketplace in the way that people are able to send greeting cards and gifts. People don't want to drive to the store and pay $6 for a card. The old school ways of doing things like Blockbuster, Borders, music stores, people don't want to do that anymore. Those are all obsolete by game changers that came into the space like Netflix, Amazon, iTunes, and Apple. And all of those companies use technology to leverage a way for people to do it more easily. And that's what people want. They want a way to do it easily when they have the thought, and preferably for less expensive than what they could have done at these other places. So what do I mean by more convenient? In SendOutCards, you can send greeting cards from your phone, from your pad or tablet. When you go back to your office, you've just had a meeting with someone and you need to shoot off a nice to meet you or thanks for lunch. In the middle of the night when you remember something. And from an airplane when you're 30,000 feet up. Basically, you're just being able to send things on the go. And when you have that thought, instead of putting it on a to-do list to do later on. It's also a lot less expensive. So our cards are typically about $1, and you'll see there's a couple different options. You can send them at retail or wholesale, but even our retail cards are about 98 cents, and that's about 1/5 of the price of a card in a store. Cards are about $4, $5, and $6. So this is a huge way to save money and save time. We're rated in the Inc. 500 magazine is one of the fastest growing companies in the United States. And this is 100% due to the fact that we have an exciting technology way to do what everybody knows they need to do for less money. And that's why when you send a card to somebody and they say, how'd you do that? Right away, they're being impacted by what we offer. They want to know more, and that's why we're growing so quickly. Cards travel. You can send a card anywhere in the world, and that person's going to want to know more about how they can do it too. We're a game changer in the way that people are able to send greeting cards and gifts, and it's very much like the way Netflix did this in the movie space. So they changed the way we rent DVDs, and we're doing the same thing. They came up with a way to have that DVD in your mailbox. You can, go online, pick the ones you want. They appear. You can even mail them back easily, and that's what people want, is that convenience. And that's what we did in this space. And it's a web-based greeting card company, so you do go online, pick your card, and type your message. But make no mistake, these are real cards, not e-cards. So that's the neat thing about it. We've married that technology with the personal touch. So you go on, you pick your card, you type your message, you press send, but that card gets printed stuff, stamped and mailed, and it gets in the real mailbox of the recipient that you're sending it to. So to date, just to give you an idea, we've generated more than $180 million in revenue, sent over 60 million greeting cards, 1.5 million gifts, and we are the #1 user of first-class mail in the entire world. No other company sends as much as we do with first-class postage. So how does it work? I'm going to show you a little bit about how you would go into your account, pick a card, type a message, and press send, and see how easy it is to do that. So this is a web-based system. So what that means is you can log in with a username and password anywhere. You can be on a trip or at the office or at home. It's not software you have to download. You click on Create a Card, and it comes up to the card catalog. So your card catalog has all these cards in it with different categories: sympathy, thank you, thinking of you. When you pick a card, it pops up in a bigger window. And just so you know, anything on the front can be a picture that you have as well. You can send a postcard, a 2-panel, a 3-panel, or a big card, so you get to pick what kind of card you want to send. And we're going to go ahead and click on 2-panel card, just a regular greeting card. And when it pops up to the inside of that card, then you're just going to customize it. And you can customize it with pictures and templates and your text, of course. So just to show you, I'm going to pick a template. All of these templates are already designed for you. And you just pick the one you want. I'm going to drag over a little bulletin board thing here. And then I'm going to drop a picture in. And you can have all your photographs, and you can even keyword them. I'm going to type my friend's name, Jordan, and have it plop right inside a card. So this has my pictures in it, and look how great that looks. Now, in terms of elements, these are just little scrapbooking things you can decorate with. So I'm going to take a background, drag it over to the right-hand side of my card, and I'm going to go ahead and stretch that across, and now I'm going to go ahead and type my message. So what you see appearing here is my own handwriting. That's one of the neat features of the system as well. You can send away a form that has capital letters, lowercase letters, punctuation, and signatures, and the graphic designers create a font for you and put it in your account. So pretty cool. And then you can add your signature in there, your spouse's signature, your business colleague's signature, and there you have it. Now I'm going to go ahead and highlight everything that I just typed, and you'll see I've got a little toolbar where I can make it bigger if I wanted to, all the different size text. I could change the font, all the different font choices in the system. You don't have to use your handwriting, but that's the feature at the bottom. It says personal, which the graphic designers made one for me. You can click on this black A, which has the different colors in the system, and I could even, have this whole color wheel. I can even go over to my hat at the top and, click on that little color matching thing. But I'm going to pick a nice blue and drag that down and click OK. So you have infinite number of colors that you can use. I'm going to hit continue. Now this is my online envelope, and you'll see my return address is already populated in there, and I'm going to choose from my contact manager and type in my friend Jordan's name, and my contact manager has everybody at my fingertips. I can just hit choose contact, and there it is. And that lets you send a card to an individual or a whole group of people with one click. Now I'm going to show you some of the gifts we have. So not only do we have all 18,000 greeting cards, or customize your own, but we have all these different gifts in categories of, jewelry, baby gifts, pet gifts, stuff for men, stuff for women, for different occasions. I'm going to go into some of the food just to make you a little bit hungry here. But we have brownies and cookies and truffles, Mrs. Fields, all these different gifts that when you attach them, it gets sent on your recipient's doorstep with your card inside that gift. So this is an amazing way. I'm going to click on these Mrs. Fields cookies so you can kind of see them bigger. An amazing way to shoot off a nice gift to somebody and really make that impact. Think about just sending a thank you with brownies or Mrs. Fields cookies, what that means to them. Again, jewelry, stuff for different occasions, Mother's Day. And then in the gift card category, oh my gosh, people love the gift cards. You can send a Starbucks card, American Express, Golf, Home Depot, Kohl's, Macy's, and all you do is choose the amount. And it puts the actual gift card inside your greeting card with that little gummy stuff. So just blows people away if you send them a $5 Starbucks card like the one I got on my birthday. That's why I'm here today, why you're here tonight. So anyway, this is the point system. I'll explain that in a second, but there's an easy point system. This card costs 3 points and 45 cents for the stamp. The point system, the card is about $1. If you were to send it at retail, even that is about 98 cents or $1.47. At wholesale, it's 62 cents. So my card's on its way. It's going to get printed stuff, stamped and mailed, taken in the post office tomorrow morning, always. So it always gets right out that door in the middle of the night, taken in the post office the next morning, and that recipient's going to get that card or that card and that gift. Now just think for a second. This is so powerful. Think about every day you walk out to your mailbox and you get junk and you get bills, and I don't care who you are, everybody does the same thing. They flip through it. They flip through it to look for something that looks real. I know that you do that too. Everybody does it. It's crazy. And they open that thing first. Don't you want your card to be the first thing people open? People are blown away when they get a card like that. And especially the simpler the better. Just a card saying, hey, just want to let you know how much I appreciate you. Hey, just want to let you know that you are just amazing, and I don't know what I would do without you. Or of course, birthday cards, anything like that, sympathy cards. This is a way to have it at your fingertips and, more importantly, be top of mind. Be the person that remembers. In addition to that, we have a photo store where you can order iPad and iPhone cases. You can order mugs and mouse pads, all just using your photo technology. And you can order business cards. Anything that you have a business of, you can just design it like you would a card, and they're beautiful quality. This is my business card right here. We also have calendars and photo books and canvas prints, anything. Think about the holidays coming up. You can order all your gifts through this and just blow people away by celebrating life using photographs. Now, why don't people send more cards and gifts? It's really, really easy to see. It's inconvenient, it's expensive, and people forget. So obviously, SendOutCards addresses all of these issues. We make it convenient. We never let you forget, and we offer greeting cards for a lot less than you would pay at the store. So because we're more convenient and less expensive, we're making the market bigger. We're allowing people to do more of what they aren't doing enough of. And the entire $7 billion greeting card industry, $2 billion of that are cards that are never even sent. And they're in some drawer somewhere. It's probably you're one of the culprits that have cards in some basket or some drawer. So we're allowing people to do this easily, and that's opportunity. That's where we come in, because we have a better way. So ask yourself, who do you know that can use a system like this? Who do you know that sends Christmas cards with people's pictures on it? Who do you know that maybe they're in insurance or salons or mortgage broker or real estate? They need to be in touch with their customers. They want to use photographs to celebrate people. Who do you know that maybe they need to send thank yous or thanks for your business or thanks for the referral? And why not get paid to tell people about this service? This service is free. Anyone that you know in your whole life or that you'll ever meet could be a free customer and use SendOutCards. So why not get paid to tell them about it? All we do is two things. We tell people about it and gather a few customers, and then somebody says, you know what, I know people that would like this too, and we help them do the same. That is it. This is about as hard sell as it gets. It is not something you ever have to sell, but you're going to want to tell people about it because it saves them time and saves them money. Everybody that you know can use it. salespeople, young professionals, Generation X and Y, busy moms love this system. Grandparents, my grandmother was 93 and used the system because she couldn't go to the store anymore. But it was still important to her to be in touch with others. And actually typing was easier than writing for her. Unfortunately, she just passed away, but everybody always said they were blown away when they got cards from her still because she was able to use SendOutCards. So customer options. As I said, it is completely free to be a customer. And if nothing else, hopefully, if you're a guest on this call, you will decide to become a customer of SendOutCards. Whoever invited you to this call thought enough of you that they know that relationships are important to you. They know that you're going to want a way to send a sympathy card or a thinking of you or a thank you easily. And even if all you do is just pay for whatever cards you end up sending. If you send one card a year, you're going to be glad you have this. So decide to become a customer at nothing else. We have a couple different customer options. One of them is $9.80 a month. And that's kind of like Netflix. Again, for less than $10 a month, that gives you about 10 greeting cards. We have a point system, as you saw, and it'll be 20 points, which is about 10 cards. And you can use your points for cards and gifts. This makes your cards about 98 cents a card because you're buying 20 points for $9.80. If you decide to add pictures to a card, it makes it about $1.47. So this is still a lot less in the store. That's our most expensive price, really, at retail, and your cards are about $1.47 that way. Now we also have the $31 a month option. This one is typically businesses and individuals that want to just get a better price use this one. For $31 a month, that gives you 50 cards or about 100 points. And you can use your cards for greeting cards and gifts, or your points for cards and gifts. That makes your cards about 62 cents for a 2-point card, 93 cents for a picture card. And you can use your points for gifts. So those brownies I showed you would be about $6 if you had the preferred customer and $10 if you had the retail. So 20 points, for those brownies. But either way, even at retail, that's amazing to be able to shoot off a card and a gift to somebody. These subscriptions are month to month. There is no contract on those. Any unused cards just roll over. So even if you stored them all up till Christmas time, you will have bought them at one of those great subscription prices. But there's even a pay-as-you-go. If you're on a subscription and it's month to month and for whatever reason you decide you're not using it as much as you should, because you should be sending great cards, you can just turn off your subscription and move to a pay-as-you-go. And even that, you'll buy points on a sliding scale, but your cards are still going to be a lot less than a card in a store. So however you decide to use this at retail, at preferred pricing, or even pay-as-you-go, you now have a better way to send greeting cards and gifts no matter what. No money down. And with that, you get that contact manager, the reminders of birthdays and anniversaries. You get a way to send campaigns to customers. Let's say you have a business and you want to design a birthday card and send it to everybody that's a client of yours. You can set it to go out automatically 7 days before their birthday. So just a powerful, powerful system. I encourage you to think about all the things this is going to let you do so easily. So what do? All we do is use this system and then brag about it. We say, oh my gosh, you got to see this, or you might really like this. And SendOutCards pays us to be the word-of-mouth marketers. That's it. That is all we do. And remember, we're showing people how they can do it for less too. We help others do the same, and SendOutCards pays us daily and weekly bonuses because we're the word-of-mouth marketers for their business. You'll never see an ad on TV, but when we tell someone about it and they decide to get started using it, they're going to pay us for life. So this is how that works. So let's say that someone could be a customer for $31, or they could be a retail customer for $9.80, and that's great. That's amazing. The whole world should be a customer. But let's say that you can think of a couple people that would like it. You can get paid to tell other people about it, and it works on the side of what you're already doing. Whatever business you're in, you can easily say, hey, I use this for my law firm. You might like it. Hey, I use this for my salon. You might like it. And SendOutCards will pay you to tell people about it. So when you are what's called an MD, or a marketing distributor, it's a one-time fee of $3.95. A one-time fee to be able to participate in sharing this with others and making ongoing residuals for life. And when you tell people about it, some people want to be a customer. That's fine. And some people will want to be a distributor. This is not a hard sell. You just let people know about it, and they pick which one they want to do. You're going to get paid either way. So this is how that works. Let's say you are a marketing distributor and you get started at $3.95. And SendOutCards has an incredible fast start plan where if you share this with someone and have one $31 customer or two $9.80 customers in your first week, which of course you probably can think of 100 people that would like this, they're already going to give you a fast start bonus. So you're going to make $50 back just by getting into action and telling a couple people about it. So you're going to make a $50 customer bonus, and you're going to get promoted to the first pay level in SendOutCards, where instead of making a $100 bonus when you share this with the distributor, you're going to make a $140 bonus when you share this with the distributor. So just by having one customer, you're going to make $50 and get promoted. And now anyone that decides to be a distributor, you're going to make 140, 140, 140. So that's an incredible way to start sharing SendOutCards. And by the way, you're going to make your money back immediately. With just one customer and 3 distributors, you've made $470. Let's say that took you 10 years, which it won't. But, I mean, you could probably think of 3 people that would want to be a distributor this week. And if SendOutCards, if you do it in a month, let's say you share this with 3 people that want to be a distributor in your first 30 days, they're going to pay you an additional $40 for every single person that joins as a distributor, because you get paid to get them started and be what's called a certified trainer by helping them get started. So there's a lot of money in this business by just sharing this with other people. You can do it fast or you can do it slow, and if you decide to do the 30 days, you'll be able to benefit from it additionally. You're also going to make monthly residuals up to 30% on every card and gift that all of these people are sending. So these are just the upfront bonuses. Now let's say that you share it with a couple people and you get promoted again to another pay level called manager. Now as a manager, again, you're still saying, hey, you might like this for your business. Let me show you how. Send a free card and try it out. When they get started, you're going to make $240 when they get started as a marketing distributor. And when they share it with someone, you're going to make a $140 bonus. I call this like a waterfall. With you, let's say you share it with your dentist and he likes it, and he shares it with his neighbor in California. You know, I mean, it just grows and grows and grows and grows and grows. And you'll make unlimited bonuses as marketing distributors come onto your team. And of course, you're going to be making those residuals as well. Now, those levels keep going up. You keep getting paid more just to say, hey, you might like this, and have someone get started. So that goes to $190 down to infinity waterfall, $220, $230, and then our top level is called Eagle, where you make $235 every single time a marketing distributor joins your team. And then, of course, those residuals up to 30% on every card and gift that people send. So I started sharing this, as I said, 5 years ago. I have people all over the entire world. I have distributors in Australia, in Ireland, in California, which sometimes seems like, you know, Australia, all over the whole world, sending greeting cards and gifts. And it's not because I shared it with them. It's because I shared it with someone who shared it with someone who shared it with someone. And that's how it works. It's not just once, but you get paid day after day, month after month. And as a singer, when I was a singer in New York City, I didn't get paid residuals. I got paid when I sang. And there's something very powerful about creating something that you do once that you get paid on day after day, month after month. My first couple of customers that I signed up 5 years ago, you know, I'm still getting paid on today. And that goes for anyone that my distributors have shown, and when they've shown, and when they've shown. So if you don't have a way to create residual income in your life, look for a way, because people trade time for money constantly. And this is a way to start generating something special that's like having money in the bank. It's like having an investment in the bank that pays you dividends day after day, month after month. So we're changing lives with SendOutCards, and what I mean by that is we're truly the most connected society today because of technology, but we are probably the most disconnected society because of technology. And let me tell you, when you send someone a card, a simple greeting card that cost $1 and took you 2 minutes, and they call you up in tears, that impact, that power, you cannot even imagine until you start to experience it. If you think that sending a text to someone on their birthday or posting on their Facebook wall means the same thing as them walking out to their mailbox and getting a birthday card from you, then you need to try this out, because you cannot even imagine how much it means to someone to get a real card in the mail, and that will never ever change. I don't care if someday we have technology that allows you to think something to someone and have it appear in their head. It will never change how much a greeting card means to someone. It's in our culture, and it's ingrained in us how much that means when we walk out to that mailbox and get that card. We have the ultimate system in combining the online world with the offline world and bringing real relationships back personally and professionally into people's lives. Our goal is to be $1 billion household name, just like Netflix did. They did it in 10 years. We're going to do it in the next 5 to 7 years until everyone in the world will have heard about SendOutCards. And they'll either use it or maybe they won't, but they'll know about it. And we are the ones that are bringing it to the world. And we are the ones that are benefiting from it as our company grows. There's a lot of concerns in today's society, and I don't even need to tell you about them. You probably know people that are facing some of these things. Cost of living, job security, personal debt, college, retirement, financial and time independence, and the desire to do more for other people. You probably know people that maybe they do make great money, but they don't have any time to spend with their family. Maybe they're worried about how they're going to pay for their kids' college education. What would an additional $500 a month, $1,000 a month, $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, just coming in because you've invested in a company with your time by sharing it with others? And that's like buying stock in a company that grows and grows and grows. And by the way, this is kind of neat. You can will your SendOutCards checks to somebody. Will it to your kids, and they'll collect it month after month after month the rest of their life too. It's truly like owning an asset that's going to grow. But unlike most things that are depreciating assets in your life, your car, your house, this is an appreciating asset, because not only does it allow you to appreciate people, but it grows and grows and grows the more you share it with others. It allows you to take control of your financial future. If you don't have a residual income in your life and you don't have a way to create income on the side of everything that you're doing, take a serious look at this, because this works with what you're doing. It's really fun. You don't ever have to feel like you're doing something else, and it allows you to really, really start to create something special. You don't have to sell this. Just by sending cards, people are going to want to know more. You can never be demoted. We don't have quotas. We don't say you have to do this or that. You just get paid when you share it, and get paid when they share it, and get paid when they share it. And people are truly looking for something like this. They're looking for ways to be in better touch with people, ways to be in touch with their clients, ways to keep their face in front of them. And guess what? They're looking for ways to make an extra $1,000 a month. Sometimes if you ask someone, what would be the difference? What would take the pressure off? They'll just tell you sometimes an extra $1,000 a month would make all the difference to them. And they can do that by sharing this with others and having others do the same easily. It's easy to share. How does it work? You get a free website, and you can send someone to that website where they can send out a free card, try it out, and if they get started using it, you'll get paid every single day on anything that they ever do, and anyone they ever show, and anyone they ever show. It's tracked down to the penny. Well, you can also invite people to meetings. Leaders like myself all over the world have meetings where wherever you live, you can invite people to take a look. And we have online webinars. This is an online greeting card company, so it makes sense that we can easily share it online with other people as well. And ask yourself how you see yourself participating. Do you want to maybe be a customer, or do you want to share this with other people? As a customer, once again, $9.80 a month. It will change your life, the way you're able to keep in touch with people. Or $31 a month. You get an incredible price of 62 cents a card. Send a couple cards and gifts. Take what we call a gratitude challenge, where once a day for 30 days you send a card of gratitude to someone. It's going to cost $31 to do that, and you'll have 31 people in your life saying, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe you thought of me." And adding the marketing distributor package to whatever package you choose allows you to get 100 points to start. You have a free websites that allow you to share this and allow you to start making ongoing bonuses and commissions in your life on the side of what it is that you do. Ask yourself if you see yourself as a customer, or if you see yourself as a customer who wants to use this and share this with others. Just choose the option that fits you best, and you're going to receive a website from whoever invited you onto this call tonight. I'm going to send you It might take me a little bit, but I'm going to send you an email that has their website in it. And all you need to do is go to their website, click Join Now, send a free card to try it out if you'd like, but get started as a customer at the very least, or as a distributor if you can think of other people that would like it. You can start inviting them onto my webinars right away to share this, or send them to your free website to try it. It is so easy to share this with others, and everybody that you know needs it. A wealthy person is someone who has the ability to see the obvious before everybody else does. Bill Gates. I love this quote because I truly believe that's what luckily happened to me when I walked out to my mailbox 5 years ago on my birthday and got that card from Christine Eisenman. My head exploded when I thought, everybody needs this. And there wasn't one part of me that thought, maybe this won't work, maybe no one will like it. I thought, oh my gosh, the world needs to see this. And luckily, I feel like by just seeing that, I was able to get into action and start sharing this and totally change my life and the life of thousands of other people just because I started sharing this with people. So we hope you decide to get started as a customer. We're really excited to hear your stories of how much this means to people. And if you decide to join us as a distributor, there is no better way. There's nothing better to distribute on this planet than a way to share gratitude, appreciation, and kindness with others for less than they can do now. So thank you so much for your time today. Hope you decide to get started using this, and go ahead and get any questions answered by writing to me when you get my email after this call. And thank you so much for being on this call tonight.